So today I'm in the Fanan household, who are let me just make them appear first. Currently they're invisible. Here they are. Hi, Dine Alone. Um, so we're in the Fanan household, and basically they are the painters. They're going to be essentially, eventually opening up the town's first art gallery. And kind of one thing that I wanted them to do was take some family portraits for the other families in the town to kind of, for I guess the legacy kind of gameplay. It's always good to take, portraits of the founders and all that. But I like to do family portraits. Um, and so I've been training them up in their painting skill. Um, Particularly Kareem here. He's now level 10, I believe, in painting. Yes. And then his son, Riyadh, is level 9. Um, the grandparents, I mean, Salman's not so much into painting. His traits here, and you can see he's about to die. Um, he's not really, and I mean, he does have the Savi sculptor trait, but they haven't really had the money to kind of pursue that. So he's pretty much going to pass away without having realized that dream of kind of sculpting anything. But perhaps one of his descendants might be able to continue that kind of or fulfill that dream for him. And then Miriam, the grandma, she's artistic as well. Her painting skill isn't, I guess, I mean, it's level 6, but her son and her grandson are able to produce much better paintings. So I kind of just use them for selling paintings. Um, Now, the issue that I had, so once Kareem and Riyadh were able to start painting, um, what are they called? Like portraits and still lifes. The portraits are fine, but you can only take a portrait of one sim, and I kind of want to do like group shots, and you can't do that with portraits. You can kind of do it with landscape paintings, but they are not portrait frame. So the frame is a portrait, it's always landscape, and it's not good to work with. So I had to make a little kind of adjustment with what I actually wanted to do for the purpose of this family. I mean, the original purpose was that they were going to paint paintings, open up an art gallery, and then they were going to paint portraits of the other families in town. But because the portrait system is not as flexible as I'd like it to be, I'm going to instead have them do painting and photography. Now, I mean, given the kind of technology that I have available in the game at this stage, at this point in my gameplay, cameras are, I guess, a little borderline when it comes to the technology that I see as being available to them. But I have gone with it, so I've decided to incorporate photography into this household so that they're actually able to take pictures of the families. Um, and I did a test shoot. It's a bit dark, you can't see it. Maybe if I turn this light on, you might be able to see it. That's the problem with some of the photos is that even though they get oh, this already is on. Even though, hey, Douglas. And hi, yes, I'm good, Dine Alone. Thanks for asking. I hope you're doing well. Um, Sometimes it can be hard to see. Oh, here we go. That's a better angle there. So I was able to get this portrait of the grandparents here, which is nice. I used some poses, and that's kind of what I want to do with the rest of the family. Well, so anyway, it looks like, I mean, I've just switched over to this family, and it looks like they've bought some ingredients. So I'm going to stock up the fridge. Looks like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if everyone's bought something. It's kind of good that they do that because then it means I don't have to go and get ingredients. Stock with all ingredients. Now, how's the water looking? Okay, well, I'll get Grandpa Kareem. Is it Kareem? No, Salman. Kareem's the dad. To get some water from the well. Someone can serve some breakfast. Oh, look, there's a traffic jam in the kitchen here. What a surprise. Will you just come outside? Grandma, you come outside as well. And then Salman, you can go and get some water. And then, oh, they've got some raspberry pie. Okay, so there's raspberry pie in there, so they've obviously bought that off Celeston, which is good. Get everyone's hunger up. Oh my gosh, he needs to use the bathroom. Everyone needs to use the bathroom, I bet. Have some brekkie, and then go to the toilet after that. Oh wow, is it like a, what do you call it, like a night market or something? You know what, I should probably have someone use the bathroom and then get some food so there isn't so much of a traffic jam. But I mean, they can use the bathroom outside, so it's okay. It's not all doom and gloom. So yeah, they've been buying some pie off the baker, which is good. That's cute. I suppose, Riyadh, you can go pee outside. Alright, Salman, you can get some raspberry pie as well. And we immediately need to start, you know what? Everyone can just pee outside. I mean, they have the ability to, so why not? I need to feed Zanj as well, so I'll need to send him to... Oh, it looks like he's eating something off the ground there. But I'll need to send him down to the river to get a drink after he's eaten whatever he's eaten off the floor. Sorry, she. Alright, so she can come for a drink now. And she actually had some kittens. She had a litter, but I got rid of one of them. And they have little... she had a kitten with you, which is one of the Nung's cats. And they have Croissant now, which was adopted by Celeston, the baker. Right, so once those paintings are painted and sold, I'll get a camera, and then I'll look at taking a portrait of the children. Oh, right, so that's Kareem's, because he reached level 10 of the painting skill. So I'll put that above his bed. There, which is nice. I mean, it looks like the park's getting pretty busy today, so for those who aren't doing anything today, or don't have any sort of skills or tasks to do, they can just come over here. Hang out with the other residents. Now, yeah, Lena's been learning the guitar. I got her a guitar. She's been practicing. Her skill is... So she's level 2. I mean, it would be nice for her to be able to start performing for tips, so that's an extra way that they could make some money, but haven't quite gotten around to that yet. Is she friends with anyone here? She kind of knows Henrietta. And when they come to the park, I don't really want them chatting to their family members, because it's like, there's other people here you could hang out with, so hang out with them instead. Friendly introduction. Oh, that's to Victoria, okay. Hey, Jim. Looks like Henrietta's going over to the market. Did I? No. Looks like Hao is late to his market stall today. Henrietta's buying something off the Grovehursts. I didn't actually realize that she had much of a friendship with Victoria. I mean, Victoria's a teen. I'm trying to get the teens to kind of hang out with each other. Um, but sometimes they do go out and just form friendships with whoever they want. She's complaining about Fowler, making fun of him. I think Victoria and Fowler are actually friends. Hi, awesome. Glad you could make it. I'm streaming a lot earlier than I usually do, so perhaps that's a good thing. You're able to join today. But it's quite busy at the community grounds today, which is good. The nicer weather tends to bring more people out. Lena's buying something. What did she buy? There must have been some. What was that? Oh, some licorice. Okay. Licorice is very expensive and it's very lucrative for the Grovehursts. And I mean, that money that I was planning on spending on a camera is unfortunately gone to some licorice, which is unfortunate, but oh well. So, kids are just chatting over there. Well, you are worrying about money now because you just spent all that money on licorice. Sleep early now. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be daylight saving for me this weekend actually. I was gonna look at my watch, I'm not even wearing it, but I'm putting my clock back an hour tonight. So I don't know if that helps or what, but it always gets really confusing around daylight saving time. Like I never even know what time to tell people to expect me to arrive when I usually stream, which is about 6:30 my time. Um, but I don't know what it is for every other place. Okay, so master the painting skill. That's going to happen pretty soon for him. So he sold something worth, what was that? 443. So I'll get him to sell that. And it looks like Ranch is coming in for some attention. Oh, she's in the bathroom. Okay. She can go and do that. And Kareem is painting something from Spore. He is a loner, so he's not really interested in making friends with other people. I mean, apart from his family here. But whenever I play the other families, he doesn't really leave the house, so I don't see him that often out in the world. And as you can see, he's barely met anyone compared to, say, his grandmother, who's met pretty much the whole town. She's not friends with everyone. I mean, the closest she has to a friend outside of town, outside of her house, is Celeston the baker. Maybe Meredith. But yeah, everyone else is just an acquaintance. Seems like she doesn't like Gwen or Fowler. Well, she was slagging off Fowler before, so that makes sense. Was that no? That wasn't her. Was it Lena that was slagging off Fowler, making fun of him? I don't know. She doesn't. She does not like her father-in-law, and I'm pretty sure. Maybe no. They've mended their relationship. Okay, so she didn't like Miriam did not get along with her daughter-in-law. Lena and Miriam did not get along. They were fighting a lot whenever I played them, but it looks like they've mended their relationship a little bit. But it seems like Lena's just moved her hatred over to her father-in-law, Salman. All right, now take a photograph. Okay, well, yes, I will, but Salman wants to, not Salman, yes, Salman. Salman wants to take a photo as well, and I want him to kind of practice a little bit. Stock with all ingredients. All right, you can come home. I'm going to get everyone to come home, actually. Zanj, you can play at the park a little bit, maybe make friends with some of the neighbors. And I'll set up another, like, backdrop, but Salman, you can take some practice shots actually.
Plazuni? Hmm? Hmm?
Oh yeah, level 3. He's actually been doing most of the cooking. That's why he's at level 3. I think, yeah, Kareem's been doing a little bit. Lena, not so much. Oh no, Salman's been doing a bit as well. Alright, so call everyone to the meal. Wait for Grandpa to improve his photography skill.
Oh, blue board. Mm.
Okay, yeah, so he's improved his skill there. Let's get him some food. No, don't put that away. There you go.
Oh. Ah.
And now, I mean, I'm gonna try and get these two to woohoo tonight. Do a dip kiss. Let's see how this turns out. See, I mean, they just don't really get along. It's so hard to get them to do anything romantic together. What about heat of the moment kiss? Okay, she liked that. She likes it when it's a bit more spontaneous. So get them to do a bit more, a few more romantic interactions, and I'll try and get them to woohoo tonight. Alright, so Salman's gonna go to bed, I think. Grandma's already in bed. Yep, she can stay there. Riyadh's going upstairs to bed as well. Yes, he wants to take a photo. I will have him do that at some stage. Wait, it's worse. Oh my gosh. Is she unflirty? Did I make her unflirty? No, but she's socially awkward. Oh, that's tough. Okay, well, I'll cut that out. Yeah, she's creeped out. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna send them to bed. In fact, Kareem, you can take a bath, just so the bathrooms are not so crowded in the morning. Alright, so the grandparents are awake. Guess you can come and use the bathroom. And serve some... what about some waffles for breakfast? Riyadh's gone straight for painting, but I'll get him to take a bath as well. What was that broke? Is it the bath? Oh, come on. You know what? Seeing as you broke it, you can fix it. Oh, he wants to kiss Lena again. I don't see that being very successful. I would say that their marriage is on the rocks. Um, he wants to woohoo with Miriam. Okay. Riyadh, I could get him to just go down to the river and bath. I mean, that's not really a big deal. They live so close to it, so may as well make the most of that. Meet someone new. Yeah, I'm gonna prioritize that over being best friends with his mum. Camera settings, photo size, large portrait, take photo. Alright, we'll see what happened with that one. Okay. Let's see how that looks. I mean, it's huge, but that's kind of what I wanted. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, I'm going to keep that one. Right, so remove cell phones again. And move everything back to how it was. I do need to get this family some more money, so Kareem here still wants to paint a masterpiece, so you can get on with that.
Sebi Nior Pata.
And Riyadh, who's this new person he can meet? So he hasn't met, in terms of teens, he hasn't met any of the Nung teams. So teens, I can send him. Oh, he hasn't met Mary. When you come and meet Mary?
Munar.
You're not sending a text to her.
Jeeb Johnny Sapasim. Vibel Deej. Nagargle.
Chat with her. Talk about art. Wonder what she thinks of art. Discuss favorite TV shows. He shouldn't even know what a TV show is. Give her a high five.
Tidna Flurny Blesnek? Brocknu. Tiakamashu.
Wabla Deeg. Parfu. Sabaga. Shaduzava.
Chalash.
Zub Jahani Mas. Nagargalu. Bazi. Zimiga. Sigi.
So not only is Riyadh a loner, he also doesn't like the outdoors. And I mean, that's something that he has in common with Trapper, but Trapper's just a bit creepy with him. I can show you, I think after this I might just give you some updates of what I've been posting on my Tumblr page, because some stuff happened between him and Trapper that was a bit kind of awkward. What else do you want to talk about? Worry about money? Share a secret? And then worry about money. My favorite color is red. Come and light the fire, it's pretty dark. Oh yeah, level 4. Okay, so that's given her something to work towards with her guitar skill. Yeah, you can roast a marshmallow, so she can finish that up now. Is she hungry? She is. I know there's more mac and cheese in the fridge, but oh, so there's waffles and mac and cheese, and there's still raspberry pie. I guess she can just go home and have the mac and cheese. Riyadh can stay at the park for a bit. Kareem's getting a bit hungry too. He wants to talk with Lena. Okay. I really do want him to get that masterpiece wish though. How's Grandpa? Is he hungry? Yeah. Let's get him some mac and cheese as well. Oh, so I'm just still I forgot. So I'm just still hanging out with the Nungs. I completely forgot she was there. I mean, her needs are looking pretty good, so they've been feeding her. She's been getting attention, a lot of attention by the looks of it. She may as well just stay here full time. I mean, this family gives her much more attention than... Look, everyone's just wanting to hang out with her. She gets much more attention here than she does with her own family. So full of soup. Rian, did you get marshmallows? Okay, well, perhaps come home then. Doesn't seem like you're having a very good time at the park. You can have some raspberry pie for dinner.
Zib zib.
Fwibs, Garble, Flesta Zoon, Sasim, Zabu.
Balagan Mizet,
Yard,
Rezorg, Hav,
Zonda
Alosh.
Maflotso, Noil, Zepto Misam Ta.
Oh. Turbula give me, Bob. Wacky Naso.
Okay, so you want to woohoo with Miriam? 10:15. Yeah, I guess they can have a woohoo in the tent tonight.
Tanjit, Blaz, Sorg. Ooh.
What about a kiss?
Sharkuna.
She didn't like the dip kiss before, so what about a shy kiss?
Neatso. Sabag.
And Riyadh, you can just go to bed. Okay, so that was fine. That worked out. Friendly. Talk about art. He likes art. Complain about dirty dishes. Wait, you were supposed to be relaxing.
Asim, Vidor.
Elzanda Flachibana. Cruzuvidu. Wilsey.
Lots of Foizum. Ziga, no Wakibadu.
Kalabjazi? Neskadazi?
Neds.
Ask him if he slept well. I don't think he cares too much about dirty dishes. It's who's about sleeping in.
Barzo, Barwikavar. Donzo Wasamane.
Then you can talk to her about art. Alright, so let's get this woohoo underway. Fight to cuddle in tent. Are they both in there? Oh, she's gone to bed. Okay, alright, well you can go to bed then as well. You missed out. And of course it has to be try for baby. Oh, I don't even think they can do that. Can he? Romantic? Nope.
Joilga. Tursanas.
Guess I'll have to try again later. I just don't think it's gonna happen. It's just gonna take way too long. The thing is, like, with all the labor and the work that they have to do for the community, they don't have a lot of time to spend with each other. Riyadh can come get some breakfast too.
Zorpdordle! Zorpdordle! Ip! The pizza toy!
Who was painting that? It was Kareem doing that one. So I'll do one more day of work for them, so like painting, especially for Riyadh and Kareem. And then tomorrow I'll give them the day off. But I'm thinking of adding the consignment store when I actually move to the next phase of the world, which is where there's going to be like a basic path network. I just think that would be more appropriate, especially because with the consignment store, I think that's going to bring in a lot more money into the town, and that's going to allow more community lots. And if there's more community lots, then having paths around the world will be... Oh, there's a party. Kareem's been invited to it. I think with the... we're at 5:57. Okay, all right, we can go there. I think when there's more paths... when there's a path network, it's going to be open up to allow for more community lots to be placed in the world. So when it comes to adding the consignment store, which the Beaufort family, so the rich family who live up on the hill here, when they actually come get enough money, currently they've got 16,000, and it cost, when I put down like a dummy consignment store, it cost about 32k simoleons for them to actually purchase it. So I'm going to wait for them to kind of get that money, and then I will look at moving to the next phase of the world, introducing a path network, and then placing a consignment store down in the town. Alright, so they've arrived. They can come and light the fire. Salman's being invited inside. I mean, it's supposed to be a party, but...
Fancy. Live nor.
Oh!
Now, oh, paint a portrait of me, okay. Probably not going to happen. I can't imagine... But he could paint the portrait of the dog and then give it to the Nungs as like a gift or something. But this dog is really ferocious. Oh. Alright, we'll come in, let her sniff your hand. Okay, Miriam, I need you to just stop standing in the doorway. There. Yeah, I don't actually think this party's happened, so I think Xiang was kind of throwing another one of her mysterious parties where she invites people over and then she just doesn't even, like, she'll either go to sleep or she just won't do anything party-like. Okay, well, let's sniff hand. And maybe give him a brush. Oh, sorry, her a brush. Pretty sure me is a girl. Oh my gosh, Cream just stole eggs from the Nung family. That's... Can't just help yourself to their eggs. Perhaps I need to do a... turn off the autonomy for that. Harvest eggs. False.
Gazus.
Alright, so giving her a brush. Maybe feed her a treat. Talk to her a bit. Alina just helped herself to the kitchen, made some salad, which is really nice. It's nice of her to do that. I'm surprised she didn't get told off, or did she? Doesn't look like it.
Farzi. Mini Boli. Tanu.
Oh, read her a bedtime story. I don't think so. Why don't you have some food? Call everyone to the meal here. Lena, you don't need another serving of that. Yeah, they're super tired, so they're all pretty much going to be going to bed in a minute.
Larkna. Fradishe Mubu.
Chabuda Dune.
Oh my gosh, Riyad's gone to eat it alone in the bathroom. Yeah, I need to send them home really soon because he's really tired. They could take some sandwiches to the park. Hopefully the weather clears up. I mean, you can just wait on the couch there.
Sharbo Dipsime. Pasim. Barwa Himaje.
Ibihana. Zoom Dapti. Smeed. Smorgy Gord.
Dee Nadu.
See, look, in the bad weather's driving everyone home.
Jakluthorti.
I don't know, Henrietta got an umbrella. Interesting.
Gordor Nidibazab. Sagoob. Badu G.
Frida. Mache.
Blue Blick.
I mean, they could just have sandwiches inside, but I didn't want to send them to the park today.
Taga.
Sharkalug. Steeny Launch. Kadiddy. Ibithord.
Welky. Benzich. Blueby.
Suppose they can wait a bit for them.
Well.
No, do you want to put that in the fridge? And I'll get you to put that in the fridge as well and just clean the house a bit while you're waiting for the rain to clear.
Javidlon.
Alright, Cream's getting up.
Widner.
I mean, I said I didn't want them to paint, and now they're all hungry. Okay, alright, well, it's just going to be an indoor day at home then. Grandma's making some salad. Yeah, why don't you just all... You eat that sandwich. Kitty, do you want to just play in the bowl for a second? Instead of getting in everyone's way. You eat that. Riyadh, you can come and have a sandwich as well. And then Lena can come have a sandwich too.
Zeb Kwa.
Sabbledy.
Okay, so the Fanants know the Huntingtons. Well, they at least know Trapper, because Trapper tried to kiss their son. And then he kind of hung out with them after that happened and made things really awkward. They haven't, by the looks of it, met his parents, though. Oh, well, Miriam's met them. Grandma's met them. Grandpa's met Meredith. On Cream's met Meredith as well. Hello, can we come inside? Imagine that, like a family, like one family just comes to visit you, and then each family member individually rings the doorbell. Got Riyadh here talking to Oscar.
Hegel mixa foy. Zubal. Jessa wimathet. Ma, Dani.
Just wary of what Trapper's gonna do, because, yeah, Trapper quite likes Riyadh. Oh, he's just gossiping, okay. Tell a ghost story. I don't think I want to do a ghost story tonight. I mean, if you want to friend zone him, talk about the rain. And get to know him a little bit. Seeing as you're here. Actually, no, I won't go get to know, because he doesn't really have any sort of desire to be friends with him. Perhaps painting a portrait of Oscar. I mean, I'd rather that than of a dog. And that could be like an excuse to get him to be friends with someone else. Where's his dad? Where did Kareem go? Oh, he's over here. Oh my gosh. Get out of the rain. Where's Oscar? Oscar's right here. I didn't realize I said pillow fight. Okay, it's getting pretty late. The weather is atrocious. I should really just clog the toilet. Alright, so we got to clog the toilet and then gap. That sounds like an appropriate situation. Yeah, get out of here. Grandpa broke their toilet. Got to do it before they find out. Right. Now, this is the end of their round. So what I'm going to do is do their tax, which is... wait, so how much? 10%, 214. So 495 plus 214. Obviously, I need a calculator for that. 195 plus 214 is 709. Okay, so there's 5,659 simoleons in the treasury right now, so not much. So I am kind of saving that up to kind of do something a little more extravagant. Perhaps making the community grounds seasonal and making some like fun objects for depending on the season, but who knows. Haven't quite decided there yet. So now I need to do their tax deduction, which is 2149 minus 214. 2149 minus 214, which is 1935. 1935. Sweet. So yeah, they're in a better position than they were when I started. Managed to sell a few paintings, and Kareem here sold a, what was it? It was a not a masterpiece. It was a outstanding painting or whatever. The one below masterpiece. Anyway, he got quite a bit of money from that. And now I'm going to switch over to Celeston. So he's the baker, the orphaned baker from France. He's actually very close to aging up, so 3 days until he becomes an adult. And in his little cottage here, he's got the baker's workstation where he makes all his baked goods. And he's got a little kitten, so he adopted Croissant from the finance. And in terms of his relationships, so he is outgoing, so he's made quite a few friendships already. He's friends with Mary, Edgar, Oliver, Hauran, Fowler, and Henrietta. And he was friends with Lena as well, but that's right, we saw that that relationship had kind of fizzled out a little bit. Now, yeah, so here's the baker. So he does make baked goods for the town and then sells them at his stall. He also makes flour. And looking at his inventory, he hasn't been buying anything, probably because he works at the same time that the market's open, so he doesn't really get a chance to buy anything. But I'm not going to have him work during this play session. I mean, he's got a reasonable amount of money right now. So I'm going to close the stand. Does he have any food? Oh, he's feeding the cat, which is inside. Good, because Croissant, who is a he, is only a kitten, so can't get up and down the stairs. Now, I suppose you can serve some scrambled eggs for breakfast. And then I will send him down to the market. He wants to become friends with Kareem. I'll send him down to the market. He uses his flour mill to make scrambled eggs as well. This is what Sims can actually use to make flour in the game if you have the mod where it has like plantable wheat. Oh, for goodness sakes. Alright, now, let's see. I want to buy some... I'm going to check what's in his fridge. So he's got some butter, some cheese, raspberry, peaches. Okay, so I need to get some more butter, a little bit more butter and some milk. And I think he should be good.
Afnar.
Walia Bandaglarn?
Zorkajorb.
Alright, so butter, maybe like 2 of those. Oh, eggs as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So half a dozen eggs. And some milk. Oh my gosh, that's 100 small. It's expensive milk. It must be really good. I won't go for the super expensive stuff. 4, 5, 6. I could probably start. So the reason why it was so expensive is because the Nung family were really struggling to make money at the start. So I had to make their kind of their products really expensive. But I think I could probably reduce it a little bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's okay. 6 milks should be good. I might get a 7th just to be lucky because he's got some cheese there, so he could make some mac and cheese at some stage if he gets sick of baked goods.
How about this? Ah.
Okay, so all this wheat he needs to get. No white caps. And I think that's good. Maybe a couple of apples. If he wants to make like an apple pie or an apple cobbler or something. Alright, so he's gonna go home.
Nepnar.
He can clean that plate up. Oh no, Kitty scratched the couch. Clean that plate up and then give some love to Croissant here. Give him a pet and oh no, they don't like each other very much. Oh, I mean they don't hate each other. Croissant, oh, skittish and quiet. Okay. Alright, so a little bit of attention for the cat and Kitty, you can play with that for a sec, just so that you're out of the way. And then Celeston can start grinding some flour. So he's got one flour there. So he can go and serve. He can make an apple pie, a peach pie, and a raspberry pie. Don't get in his way. I know this is bugged when something distracts him. And he's cooking, and then, like, say the kitty comes and tries to talk to him or whatever, then it's like if the food is in the oven, then it'll just disappear. Like if the interaction cancels, then the food's just gone. So absolutely no distractions, please. Why don't you go and have a little scratch there, and then take a nap. Little kitty with a blue eye and a yellow eye.
Dibs.
Put that in the fridge. And then once he's made all three of them, I'm going to put them in the stand, and I'll make them unspoilable so that they don't go bad. So I'm going to go business, open stand. I'm going to add these pies. Sorry, not open stand, open inventory. Business, close stand. Open inventory, add the pies, and then go food unspoil. And then it'll be good, so it won't go bad. I'm also going to add the rest of those ingredients to the fridge. Then he's going to get ready for bed and go to sleep. $450 to replace that couch. Gosh. He kind of doesn't have that money. He's just going to have to put up with a scratched up couch for now. Right. Oh, look. I want to be friends with Mary again. So they've kind of haven't been in contact much lately, so kind of fizzled out a little bit. Meet someone new. He might have met everyone in town. I guess apart from the toddlers, the Beaufort's new toddlers, because they had twins, so yeah. Anywho, I'm going to wrap up the stream now. So thanks so much for hanging out. Now, just to show you what's been going on in the Tumblr space, because yeah, this is kind of where I do my updates when I don't stream. So I did a weekly recap today, and this is kind of what they look like. Just where I take screenshots. So this is when I'm not streaming. I just take some screenshots and I kind of, just do a little description here. So if you want to check this out, you can actually see, I think I talk about, not here. It was in the Huntington family where I talk about Trapper. Yeah, so he goes over to the Fernand's household, like, hey, Riyadh, how you going? And then just randomly decides to kiss him. And Riyadh's straight, so Riyadh was a bit creeped out by him. Was like, hey, what are you doing? Like, especially in front of my parents. Like, who do you think you are? And Trapper was a bit distraught, so he went and confided in Riyadh's grandma. Like, I just found that super bizarre. And then he went and ate dinner with them, and then Riyadh was like, what? This is just so awkward, and was just standing there facing the wall. But yeah, I post some screenshots here, so if you want to come and see what's going on when I'm not streaming this or uploading any videos to YouTube, because basically from now, the videos that do get uploaded to YouTube are just going to be stream highlights. So basically whatever this stream is, it's just going to be edited to be a bit shorter and then uploaded to YouTube there. But anything else is going to be on the Tumblr here. The link to it is here if you want to check it out. But yeah, other than that, thanks so much for hanging out. It was a chill afternoon. I'm going to go have some dinner now. Usually I stream after dinner, but I streamed before dinner today. So yeah, fun and exciting times. But yeah, I will see you probably in a week's time. I feel like I'm going to do these updates kind of weekly. So I'll probably see you next weekend. And yeah, in the meantime, I hope you enjoy the rest of your week and your weekend. And I will see you whenever.